And tonight, so the old
Hey,
science.
we're actually live.
Good evening, everyone. Everyone who is here. CT4747, one of a kind bricks, burrito boys. And I'm not going to go further back to the chat, but yeah. So first thing I want to talk about is apparently, I didn't even know this, but apparently YouTube is doing this thing at the moment. A lot of people are having this problem where they're like taking subscribers away from people. Like it's a known thing. Like people are seeing it.
I don't know how they choose like what to take or who they take. How do they even take subscribers away?
I think what they're doing, I've seen somewhere that people have been saying that they've been wiping all the old accounts. So like old accounts, like or people who have subscribed on old accounts, they're being taken away, I think, or something like that. That's what I've seen. So yeah, I did experience a bit of that a while ago. So yeah.
Yeah. So my theory is, it's not even just alt accounts. I reckon because YouTube has actually grown quite a lot as a platform in the last 5 years, they're trying to make it harder for people to have subscribers. So the only subscribers that they're going to let people have is ones that they can see are consistently active. So my theory is that they're not just actually deleting like alt accounts. They're actually unsubscribing people who maybe haven't watched your channel in even maybe a month or 2 months or something, because stuff like that.
Oh yeah, that's interesting actually. Yeah, I didn't expect they'd do that, but that is interesting actually. Yeah,
I wouldn't be surprised if maybe not 2 months, but maybe like 6 months or 8 months or something.
Yeah, maybe
something like that. But yeah, that was just a quick fire thing. I was in the Lego Brit stream about an hour and a half ago, and you mentioned it, so I thought,
yeah, that is interesting. Yeah, I noticed a bit of it like a few weeks back, but I didn't know that maybe if they are doing like if they haven't been active on your channel recently or something like that, then that might be something. But I didn't know about that sort of side. No.
Just wanted to read a comment quickly. Jumped to my iPad because my laptop keeps being weird with the internet. Fair. Thanks for tagging me in the story, Red Bricks. EMG's just decided to leave.
Oh, might be disconnected probably.
Oh, yeah, there we go. We're back.
And we're back.
How are you doing, EMG? Anyway, you look.
I'm shattered. I think I've done my back in, and I'm bruised all over. So yeah, and my internet just went out. So I'm back though. Something went wrong. I'm like, well, yeah, something went wrong. I'm no longer on the stream. But yeah, no, I'm doing okay. I feel a bit rough. My hair's a little bit long. I'm gonna get it cut tomorrow. So yeah, I just thought I'd just head up, and you guys can't see the mess.
Well, I did want to say, actually, I forgot to mention this. Tonight will have to be somewhat of a short stream. We'll probably, I say short. I'm saying short. We're going to keep it to the original hour that we originally said. But what I would like to do, Red Bricks, I would actually like to have both you and the Lego Brit on together as the dynamic duo that I have seen over the past couple of months at some point in the near future. So maybe we'll discuss something with him and see if maybe 9 o'clock might be a bit better or something.
Yeah,
definitely that'd be great.
10 o'clock is a little bit, especially because we said this the last few times. Like 10 o'clock, we're trying to like kind of hit everyone, but not very many people are awake at 10, especially in the UK. And like even me, I struggle to stay awake when it starts getting to like midnight. So
I think one of the difficulties is by the time that in theory, the 10 o'clock slot is like if you're watching normal TV, they'd be like spot on. But on streaming platforms, a lot of people have already streamed by 10 o'clock on Friday night. Therefore, they're already like sort of, some people like you can only look at the screen for so long, stuff like that. So, but anyway, just in case of that, because this evening will have to be probably only like 45 minutes to an hour.
Yeah.
I didn't want you to think, because everyone else, all of our other streams have been like 2 hours long. I don't want you to feel like you were getting like.
That's fine. Don't worry.
I mean, we'll have most people back on again anyways. We never. there's never any favoritism between guests and whatnot. I
No,
think, especially tonight, I was even tempted, not phoning in sick, but I honestly just I was trying to carry some carpet up some like 2 flights of stairs. But it's not like flights of stairs. It's literally like U-bends, corners, and I got my back twinge. And I was just like, that's not good. So I've been taking it real easy this evening, just sleeping on the sofa. The ghost is opening your door.
How can you hear that? I could barely hear that. That's my Chinese takeaway.
You got a good mic, man.
Got a good mic.
My laptop's not even that loud. I can hear you guys talking downstairs before we even like joined me to the stream. I can hear you guys like laughing and having a conversation downstairs. I'm just like eavesdropping on everything.
So I'm glad we didn't say anything weird.
Cool.
Or did we? Just quick, Battlefront Bricks, welcome to the stream. Blue Harvest Bricks as well, my man. Thank you guys for dropping in this evening. So I wanted to talk to you guys about something because I've got this video coming out that it's been in the making for about a month now, and what it is, it's a clone trooper video.
Oh.
It's a clone haul. Now, what I'm going to do, I'll give you guys a sneak peek now because I just can't help myself. So the easiest way for me to show you the severity of this clone haul is to just
pick up handfuls of clones. They look like animated clone P1s.
And that's not even all of them. I've basically been spending the last month on Bricklink and eBay just scalping like any deals I find for P1 clones and Instagram. I got a couple of good deals off Instagram too. P1 clones and P2 clones. Because I'm trying to push my channel down the point of like just going headstrong with Clone Wars stuff because I think I've really got to like focus on one thing with my YouTube channel, and I want that to be Clone Wars because it's always been my favorite kind of part of it. So why not just go straight into it?
If you can afford it, then definitely go for it. I mean, I'm still not in a position where I can just go, yep, I'm going to like spend loads of money on buying clones, but I'll get there eventually.
So this is the problem though. First of all, I partially don't have the money. I'm like spending it before I have it, that kind of thing. But then I get it back. But the big problem is obviously like with the mock, and you're trying to do other stuff on the channel, trying to upgrade your equipment and stuff. And you can't obviously do all of those things. But I've just said to myself this month, you know what, screw everything else, screw the mock for a bit. Literally everything. That's why I haven't barely made any content this month, because I literally poured all of my money into this one massive clone trooper haul from like different places. I mean, I don't even know how much I spent on it, guys.
I don't even think you want to know how much you spent on it.
I don't. But it's gonna be sick though.
Definitely will be. Yeah. Yes.
That's why there seems to be no plain clones about, only no decently priced plain clones. Because having done all this, I didn't realize the price of clones. I mean, I knew to a certain extent. I don't know if you found this, Red Bricks. Like, do you buy many clones?
Well, recently been buying custom decal clones like I have over here, but like not as such like old clones, like P1 clones that aren't out right now. Like I tend to only buy the ones that are out right now, like official ones, just because they're cheaper to get, and I don't have, all the money more to just like spend on clones, which I wish I did, but I can't at the moment. So it's really easy for me to just get the ones that are out at the moment for like a cheaper price, which is not ideal, but it is what it is, to be honest. So yeah,
it makes sense.
Yeah.
You can get some really cool clones like decal.
You can.
The video that I just put out, like you find people like Brick Freak or SW even now. Oh yeah, like you can do it yourself even. And
yeah,
I mean,
that's my late. Well, actually, I've been like blitzing through them. So I've got my Cody. Cody's ready to be done. I've got two of these shock troopers. They're ready to go.
I'm still
and then I'm also working on a Father First. Literally last weekend, I just sat and weekend before sitting blitz through just decaling clones.
These are really
I've
good.
got the torso and the legs of the other shock trooper to do. But
Oh, nice.
yeah, I've also been asked to do some commissions as well, so I'm happy with that.
Oh, awesome. Yeah,
So,
I mean,
yeah.
I got SW Bricks and Figs to do mine for me, or like commissioned some clones or some. I asked him to do some clones for me, and he sent them over, and like I paid for the stuff. But yeah, they're really, really high quality. I just cannot imagine how on earth you decal stuff. It's beyond me. I have no idea how you do them.
I mean, I was going to say it's challenging. It's not too challenging. I think you just have to have quite a lot of patience, which, when you're a big Lego fan, you have tons of patience because Lego takes so much patience to try and do anything. But I mean, I got Brick Freak to decal me my first, loads of figures. I've had all these Stormtroopers made, and I thought, well, how hard can it be? So I've just started doing it myself. And I mean, I'm not quite up to his standard, but I'm definitely getting there. I don't
know, man. That looks really good.
Yeah, I'm getting up to it. The hardest part of this helmet was so fiddly. There's so many individual parts on this helmet.
It's the bit that goes across the front for me.
Just everything. Even trying to get the fin. The fin is in 3 pieces. The 2 side pieces in the top. Trying to get those to line up is a real pain in the ass. But yeah, no, it's coming along well. And then I've got this new Mace Windu. Well, not the new Mace Windu, but he's been out for a little while.
Oh, from the book.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I've still got I think 2 available. So still got 2 available to buy. But I didn't have one, so I kept one for myself. I thought I'm definitely gonna. I don't have this version of him, so I'll keep one for myself and then sell the other 3. But yeah, sold 1, still got 2 left. So
yeah, I mean,
that's not bad. It's not bad at all.
No, definitely not.
That was the best prawn toast I've had in a while.
I've just got sat in my room, just a bunch of Rice Krispie bars. Because my girlfriend bought them so we could have the 2-for-1 tickets to go to Legoland.
Really?
She's a vegan, so she can't eat them. She's like, I got a present for you. And then she just hands me 6 Rice Krispie bars. I'm like, great present.
Hold the phone. You tell me I can get 2-for-1. You telling me I can get 2-for-1 Legoland by getting a Rice Krispies bar?
Yeah, any Kellogg's gives you 2-for-1 admittance. It's £53 for a ticket, and then it's 2-for-1. At the minute, Lego are also doing discounts on ticket prices as well. So I'm going in. I don't know what. It's the first tomorrow, and it's 23 days. No, 20 days. Oh, 20 days. I'm literally going. It's my birthday on the Wednesday on the 19th, and then we're leaving on the Thursday the 20th, and then we go Legoland on the 21st. So
are you staying there for the weekend?
Really
yeah, so we're going up on Thursday, coming home Monday. 4 nights,
nice.
4 days away.
That's dangerous.
It is dangerous. We're going Legoland for 2 days as well, Friday and Saturday.
Oh, so you're not going to Legoland for the whole time?
Oh no! So we're going on the Friday and the Saturday. There's a Lego store around the corner from me. And then Charlotte was like, "Oh, what we could do is it's like a half an hour drive to the tube station. We can tube into London, and then we can go to the Lego store in London." I'm like, "This is literally just a Lego weekend. I'm just gonna love it."
Why would you go to the Lego store in London when you're going to Legoland?
Because apparently in Legoland they don't give you your Lego VIP points.
Yeah, I saw that earlier. Actually.
So and also the 2 times I've been there, Pick a Brick Wall has been shocking. So I'm just going to go to a Lego store and get all my Lego there, but go to Legoland for all the rides and all the Lego related things. But I don't know how I'm going to make content. It's just going to be me just going, I'm here. Yeah. Do I vlog it or do I live stream it?
I'm here, but I can't afford any of it.
I'm just taking out a 3rd loan. And I've sold my kidneys.
Do a pre-vlog of you going to the bank to take out another credit card.
To the ATM, and it's just like loads of money coming out.
I always think about this, and I don't know if you had this Red Bricks Productions, but do you have like an online banking thing?
A little bit, sort of type thing. Yeah.
So I don't know why. It only just sort of dawned on me. With online banking, especially like when I get paid most of my wages 5 days a week through online banking, it's kind of weird to think. Most of the money I make, I never actually see.
I don't see any of it.
Isn't that weird? Like I'm basically working for pixels now. essentially. Unless I go and say to the bank, right, I want to draw all my money out just so I can have it in a bag, just so I know it's mine, it's there, I can pat it. At the end of the day, I might as well just go and like start working for a company and say, right, I'll do this many hours for this many pixels.
Pretty much, it basically is. I mean, have you guys seen the film In Time with Justin Timberlake?
No, I haven't.
Where people like they have a clock on their wrist, and it basically tells them how long they've got left to live, and they work for like time, and they pay for stuff like for food in hours or like minutes or whatever. And this one guy, he's like a millionaire, and he's given up on all like on life and kind of stuff, and he gives Justin Timberlake all of his hours apart from like 5 minutes, and he goes sit on a bridge, and then obviously he dies because his heart stops. But he's there, and he's like gambling all this money, and it's just like it's not money, it is actual like time.
Wow.
But it's kind of like it's like that, you're all you're working for is just some pixels. It's just you just work you see on a screen. And
it actually sounds like a really good film.
It's a great film, honestly. It is so good. I recommend it. It's quite an old one. Actually. He's quite young, but it's really good.
That sounds quite good, actually. Yeah.
I just want to go back to the comment quick. I noticed that. I love the setup, Red Bricks, mate. This looks.
Yeah, you got your camera, a Boba Fett helmet, your gun.
I like the leather strap.
I can't quite see the figures, but I can see they're standing on like either pillars or a wall.
Do you want to bring the figures forward?
Yeah, there's a bunch of these Star ones which are SW Bricks and Figs did for me. So we got like one like this. They're all like got custom, like different like weapons and accessories for them. So this one's got a minigun. They got a bunch of others like rocket launcher, like a normal blaster, a sniper over there. So yeah, I've got a bunch of different ones for a thing I'll be doing on my channel soon. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And again, these are decals, so I have no idea.
Is this initiating Ghost Protocol?
Sort of, yes. Yeah, that's actually yes. Okay, yeah. I know what you mean.
That'd be a really cool mock series. Like people do that where they like build a mock for an episode and then
basically like that. Yes,
that would be sick.
Pretty much that. Yeah. So Ghost Protocol.
Nice. I'm sorry, guys. It's terrible timing. I know. I couldn't help it.
Your food?
I'm trying to, with the food, with the seaweed.
I was going to say, like, no matter what time we're streaming, it could be like 10 o'clock, it could be 5 o'clock, it could be like midnight. You always have food. Like, it's like, I just need to eat dinner like midstream. Don't worry, guys. Like...
I think it's part of the personality.
Yeah, you just like to have dinner with us. That's what it is.
Yeah, all right. Yeah.
Shall I light a candle? Have a candle-lit dinner?
You can if you like. I'll get my dressing gown.
Put on your robe.
Well, it's nice, isn't it? I think it makes in a way it makes everyone else feel like they're at home still, doesn't it?
Yeah, actually, I'll start you one of my cereal bars in a minute.
Maybe we should do like a Jesus thing where everyone see people sat around the table virtually.
But, 12 of us, but it's all one long table and no one can talk to each other because you're literally leaning down, seeing if everyone's all right. It's the worst table to sit at for food.
Hello, Dark Lord of the Brick. I know it's a time. Yeah, sorry about that. That was 11 minutes ago.
That's all right.
I'm
back.
Oh, do you know when you guys are probably out on your stream and you're scrolling down, you're trying to go message by message, and all of a sudden it just decides to jump right to the bottom.
Yeah. I don't know why it does that, but it's so annoying.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I just want to quickly announce that UCS, everyone's trying to guess what number you ordered from your Chinese menu.
Number?
Yes, what order you ordered. Like number 35, egg fried rice.
They are.
Like, they're trying to guess what number you ordered from your menu.
I'll be honest, I actually don't order by number, I order by name.
That's probably the best way to do
it. You're all wrong.
Do you say it in the accent when you order it as well?
When you say the accent.
The Chinese English accent. That's what I mean. I mean, you could try learn Chinese and then just say it in Chinese, but that'd be pretty funny because they'll start talking back to you and you have no idea what they're talking about.
Fair play. They do have numbers, by the way. My Chinese restaurant does have. I just don't know them.
You just don't know the numbers. You just.
Do you know something else really interesting about Chinese food? Right.
It's not actually Chinese, and seaweed's not seaweed.
Seaweed, not seaweed. Did you know that, Red? Did you know that?
Yeah. I don't think you'd be eating seaweed, to be honest. But, I mean, you might, but I don't think you would eat seaweed, to be honest.
I think it's like kale, isn't it? They just deep fry kale.
I feel
Pretty
like.
much.
Do you know how many times I've made? You know, like when you go up to like a new group of people and you say, "Oh, look, I know this really cool fact," right? And then like they say, "Oh, yeah, we know that one, cool." So then you go up to a new bunch of people, right? You know, for example, when you're telling a story to your mate, and then the next guy walks in, and then a couple of hours later, he hears you telling the same story you told him to someone else, right?
Yeah.
It feels like it's sort of reversed with me. Because I thought that this was a really cool fact that no one actually knew, but it turns out that I apparently am the only person.
You're like the last
that I always genuinely thought, because people do weird stuff with different food from different countries. Some people eat pig's eyes, you know.
Oh, that's disgusting.
Yeah.
It is disgusting. Chinese people could eat seaweed.
Seaweed.
It looks. Does it not look like seaweed?
I mean, to be fair,
No, it does. Oh,
he froze out there, didn't he?
I mean, to me, you froze out, but I'll take
just like this.
what I was saying is, if you go to a beach and you look at the actual seaweed, it looks nothing like that.
It does.
It doesn't.
It's like this thick and it's super long. You can spin it around and you fling it at your mates.
Yeah, but if you put it in proportion, if you put this bit, it's broke off.
Like a micro pig.
Yeah, a bit. Yeah.
Or one of those like the shepherd or the Highland shepherd ponies, where they're like really small, big ponies.
Minifig scale.
Yeah, exactly.
It's minifig scale seaweed.
I like that. Pretty good.
We could make it because some people do like the pictures, like Dibbles, you might know him on Instagram. He does it, doesn't he? Where you put like the Lego figure in like the real world, like a bit of sand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crispy seaweed.
Seaweed.
Crispy seaweed.
That's you get to eat it afterwards, so it's tasty and educational.
Modifying, gotta go. Donate some to me. Yes, what, the seaweed?
No,
the what? Sorry,
the clown troopers.
Oh right.
I'm glad I'm the one like looking at the conversation.
I think
some seaweed. Go on.
That's a problem thing that I do. I forget that I'm.
You forget what you're talking about, and then like people comment, and then you completely forget.
Battle on Bricks, if you're still here, I'm now about to read your comment. I just spent £60 on parts and figs for a mock. Oh, it's Old Republic mock. See, I like this because you don't see that many people doing them. Well, I don't anyway. And they didn't bring out. I actually didn't realize that Lego actually brung out Lego sets from the Old Republic age until like a year ago.
There was like 4, wasn't there? There's the Old Republic Battle Pack. Then there was that the Sith Interceptor thing that was kind of like a flat version of the. I don't know. It's kind of like maybe a beefed up version of the Mandalorian ship.
Yeah, pretty much.
What do you guys think of the Old Republic? Like
I've never played it. Never really like read into it. If you know what I mean.
I'm interested in terms of sets, like the Battle Pack, for example.
The Battle Pack was a bit boring.
Yeah. It wasn't like it wasn't interesting enough, I don't think.
No, because what was it like? A little 2-half like circular pieces like you get off the AAT, and it's like that's a little speeder thing he has, and then there's like a couple of guys shooting him.
Yeah,
there's not a lot going on.
It sounds a bit like the Kashyyyk Battle Pack.
A little bit.
I like
a little bit,
yeah.
But less cool because the Kashyyyk Battle Pack had a swamp speeder.
Yeah.
But what was that then? That would look to me like a sort of a
No,
small.
it was like the stand on, like General Grievous's his like what do you call it? Hover speeder thing, which this Mace Windu came in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a smaller version of that, isn't it?
Yeah, like a smaller version of that. It was a little bit boring.
Yeah. And the figures as well.
Burrito Boy said Sith Fury class interceptor was the
that was the other one.
That was Old Republic.
Yeah, from Old Republic.
I saw that and I thought that was insane.
Yeah, that's Old Republic.
I don't know why, but like, do you guys like the TIE fighters and like the Imperial side of things?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
So
I mean, yeah.
Do you know about? I'm assuming you guys would know about the UCS style TIE fighter.
Yeah.
What do you think?
I'll let him go first.
All right. Well, I think it's really cool. Actually, I wanted to get it for some time. I just realized I was never going to get it, so I gave up that dream. But no, it's pretty cool. Actually, it's I like the design for it. It's a very nice design, and I think the way they scaled up as well. Like I made it detailed and scaled up was pretty cool as well. So yeah, I think it's quite cool set. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, I'd say I agree. Like I wanted to get it, then I kind of didn't want to get it, and I've been wanting to get it again because it's kind of like, especially with the new TIE fighters coming out, they're just so small. Like it'd be good to have like a decent sized TIE fighter, but one, it's the price. Two, where am I going to put it? I don't have anywhere to put it.
Yeah, it's the putting it problem, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because for me, I think it's like, just look, every time I look at it now, it looks so good. Like they really did a number on that one.
They did, yeah.
And I mean, I found it on eBay for £240 sealed in the box.
Oh.
Like the cardboard box that it was obviously shipped in.
Yeah, from Lego.
That's not bad.
Which I thought was pretty good as well. And it's not just one. There's a couple of them on there. And I've been really tempted to close in on it. But it always comes back to that same thing, as I'm sure you guys are probably aware of. Like 240 quid on that could be 240 quid on, clones.
Exactly.
Like equipment, etc.
Yeah.
But again, on the other hand, it's probably the best TIE fighter that has ever been made, and doesn't look like they're going to make something like that again soon.
For a long time.
So it's only going to keep getting more pricey.
Yeah. I mean, unless Lego do a complete flip around like they did with the R2-D2, it's like out of nowhere, we're going to get an R2-D2. Like,
true, but then again, with the R2-D2, there was room for improvement. I feel like the thing with the TIE fighters, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think there's any room for improvement on that.
No, not really.
To be fair, I think the same about R2-D2. Like, looking at him, okay, it's quite cool that you can have Luke's lightsaber in it. It's quite cool he has the little, like, the binocular thing that comes out the top. But other than that,
it's quite cool. All these extra features.
Doesn't really do anything else. It does the exact same thing. Apart from it just looks slightly more rounded. You know what I mean, though?
Have you ever seen Life of Brian, EMG?
Life of Brian. I've heard of it.
If you guys haven't seen Life of Brian, go and check it out after this, right?
Is that Monty Python?
Yeah, it's Monty Python.
Yeah.
Where they're in like Rome, basically, all those years ago.
With bigger stickers.
Yeah, that's it. And they're saying like, oh, what did so and so ever give to us? Well, he gave us the aqueduct, I suppose. And then they say, oh yeah, but apart from the aqueduct, and you go, oh yeah, there's sewage, the roads. Apart from the sewage, the roads, and the aqueduct, what did they ever give to us?
I do know that sketch. I do know that sketch.
Oh mate, you gotta watch it if you haven't seen it.
Yeah, no, that's classic British humour. To be fair, we're so creative with their sketches. But I mean, other than the periscope and
what did the
there's not too much difference. Like for me, I own this one. I can't justify paying that much amount of money to get something that's different. If you already own the UCS TIE Fighter, if they remade it and like had it slightly more, I don't know, plated off or tiled off, you're not really going to justify spending another couple £100 replacing the one you've already got that works perfectly fine.
No, that's true. Especially when it was in front of your bucket list anyway.
Yeah, like unless, you were a massive R2-D2 fan and you're like, I need to get it.
Because all those massive RPG2 fans out there.
Yeah, exactly. Like R2D2 bedding, you know, like the full shebang. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you get those people who are obsessed with a TIE fighter. If they released a new TIE fighter, they would be buying the latest TIE fighter. But I feel like for just the average collector, like me and you guys, if you already had the UCS TIE fighter, you'd either sell the one you had to buy the new one, or you just keep with the one you've got.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I haven't purchased still. I still haven't purchased not even one single set from the 2021 Winter Wave.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Not one. I haven't got the X-Wing, the TIE Fighter. I haven't even got the Mandalorian set.
Oh, really? Oh. That's interesting.
I mean, to be fair, I don't blame you. I've owned all the first wave sets that came out. So the X-Wing, the TIE Fighter, the Micro Millennium Falcon, and the Trouble on Tatooine. To be fair, Trouble on Tatooine, I only bought it for the Beskar Mando. You can buy that on Bricklink quite cheap now. He's gone down in value. The TIE Fighter I bought because, I didn't own a TIE Fighter. But to be fair, I probably would have preferred buying a used second-hand one that's bigger. The X-Wing was a big disappointment for me. Didn't like it. And the Microfire Millennium Falcon, I was like, yeah, I'll get it. Didn't really do anything for me, though. As a collector, I want the UCS one.
Yeah.
I could have saved that £7.50 and put it towards my UCS one.
It's a pretty heavy downscale.
Yeah.
Most people would go, get the playset one. No, we'll get the micro fighter.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I had the PlayScale one. I sold it, and I've been wanting to save up for the UCS one, but I just haven't got around to doing it. I keep spending my money on other things.
Like micro fighter versions.
Yeah, exactly. £7.50 micro versions.
Broke the bank.
But to be fair though, have you seen the quality of that Han Solo? Well,
I have not, but I own the UCS one, so.
There we go. Yeah, I mean, I got the Trouble on Tatooine for the Beskar Mando, and I got the TIE Fighter, like you said, because I didn't already have one, but apart from that, there just wasn't really anything. It was just remakes basically, and it wasn't interesting as such. And I mean, the TIE Fighter was okay, but it was just a downsized one. And like you said, I prefer to get the second-hand larger one. And the Trouble on Tatooine was just for the best Mando, really. So yeah,
I agree with all of that.
You can buy the UCS Falcon second-hand. You can buy it on eBay for like at the minute what, 500 quid, 400-500
quid.
Okay,
really?
I've seen a couple people list them, and bloody
my Facebook
Marketplace as well. I saw someone trying to sell one for 400 quid.
Oh, that's cheap. That's too cheap.
It didn't have the box with it, but it was in perfectly fine condition. I think it was just one of those mums trying to get.
What's wrong
with it? No, I'm almost certain it was official Lego. But yeah. I've seen ISDs as well, like the 2019 ISD go for about that price as well. Like
I really want it because I want to turn it into the Chimera.
What's the Chimera?
It's Thrawn ship. I think I tell you this like every single time we do a live stream.
Oh,
good point.
I finished Thrawn's first or his second book. No, first book of the third trilogy.
Wait, when you say you finished it, you mean you finished having it read to you? Or
yes, I have it read to me by Audible.
Oh, is that the first Thrawn book out? Like 3 of them?
Yeah. So there's the what's it called? It's called
I think it's called Thrawn, isn't it?
No, the first one's called Thrawn.
Yeah, I've read that one.
The second one is called Thrawn Treason. Then it's Thrawn Alliance.
Yeah.
And then there's Thrawn Ascendancy. Which is him in the Chiss.
Cool.
So this is him rising up through the ranks in the Chiss. And I had such a fanboy moment at work yesterday. So in that book, they actually but it's happening in the same time frame as Thrawn Alliances.
Oh yeah.
He's just covering the camera. Don't look at me.
I'm moving like a cow.
But yeah, so they're they actually reference. Oh, he's made himself disappear. But they've actually referenced Thrawn alliances when Thrawn meets Anakin, and they literally like. Yeah, they're word for word, like basically say the same introduction from the book 2 from the second trilogy. So I was like, oh my god, this is crazy. And then I've just started listening because it's only just come out.
It's crazy, bum bum.
What?
What's the rest of that song? Carly Rae Jepsen.
And here's my number. So call me maybe. I only got that from just you coming on. Yeah, no, I recommend the book very highly.
Just my sheer presence made you think of the rest of the lyrics.
Pretty much. Pretty much.
I'm not sure how that affects me. Right, I'll be back in 20 seconds, guys. I have to remove my starter plate and wash my hands.
Your starter plate? You've got mains coming in a minute.
Yeah, I've got duck pancakes, haven't I? Oh, I feel bad.
Of course, yeah. Why didn't we think of that? Duck pancakes. Of course. But no, I seriously recommend to everyone to either read the books or listen to them. They're amazing. You learn so much about Thrawn in these books. Yeah, that's why I would make the UC or the UCS IST. Yeah, I would turn into the Chimera.
Yeah, I mean, in the first one, what I liked about the first, because I've only read the first one of the however many there are, but on the first one, what I liked is it linked directly into the start of where he met or where he came into Star Wars Rebels, which was really cool. Because like you have like Governor Price in there and stuff like that, and I thought that was really cool, like a nice tie-in, and didn't think they'd do that. So
yeah, no, I like that fact too. The fact, it's literally set like pre-Rebels, and then Rebels starts like creeping into the end of the book.
It does,
and then then book 2. It jumps between him and Darth Vader and him and Anakin. So like each chapter alternates like a mission with Darth Vader and then back to the mission with Anakin, then back to Darth Vader. And it's like I think they go to the same planet or something. And that's so cool. And then the third one's pretty good. And then like once you've read all 3 of those, then you can start reading this, and then you'll fully understand like this book.
Yeah.
But no. It's
I'll have to read them. That sounds really good.
Cool.
Yeah, it's definitely one of the best Star Wars books that I've read, to be honest. I've read quite a few of them. I read the Aftermath trilogy. Have you heard of that?
I started listening to it, but I just couldn't, like, my head just couldn't get around like the opening of it. I think I listened to the full of the first book, and I got to the second book, and I thought, I had no idea what happened in the first one. I'm gonna have to go back and re-listen to the first one, and then try and like re-grasp it, but I just couldn't. So,
it's quite hard to get into that series, but I did read it, and I say the Thrawn book was a lot better than those 3 put together. It was just so much better. It was a lot more like easy to get into, I'd say, rather than like the first ones were just a bit like slow moving at the start as well. So I like Thrawn a lot. Yeah, no,
Thrawn is definitely a must recommend read to people.
Definitely, it is. I'm have to read the other ones now as well. So it's a very good book. Very good book.
That was fantastic. I felt like I was at the cinemas.
Huh?
I felt like I was at the cinemas. Brilliant. I have no idea, I'll be honest. I haven't read a single Star Wars book, and I feel bad about that. Well, the most I've done, I read the comics when I get the polybags.
when you get the magazine.
Yeah, bloody right. I like the comics.
You pay for it. You read it, mate.
Well, I get my
full little activities as well. Get your highlighters out.
The eyes,
little word search.
The little find thing as well. It's quite good. I enjoy it. It's nice, isn't it, to just go back and be simple.
It's a bit relaxing, isn't it? Go back to your childhood.
Yeah, I either have it for bedtime reading, or I just like read it for a bit at lunch or something. It's quite nice. So the point being is, I haven't actually delved into the in-depth world of Thrawn.
Yes.
And etc. And I'd love to, but you've got to pay for the books, haven't you?
Well, I think it's like £7 something a month, and then you get like a free credit.
It's a fair price.
I mean, I buy the hardbacks because I prefer the look of the hardbacks as opposed to paperback. But this book is £20 if you want to buy this book.
Oh, crikey!
Or it's like or it's £26 for the audiobook, or you pay £7 for the month and you get the book for the £7. So I just recommend doing that. To be fair,
what we're saying is you can get the audiobook for £7. You can buy the hardback for £26.
£20.
For 20, or you can buy the book online for £26.
Yeah, so you can buy the audiobook without like buying the subscription for £26.
Oh, so you just buy one
or if
single
you
book.
subscribe, you can get it for the subscription cost, which is like £7.50, I think.
You just subscribe for the month and then bin it off.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
Or
Yeah. So
well.
I just keep subscribing. So at the minute, I've got like five credits sat on my account. So when the second book came out, which was I think was yesterday, because I was ready for pre-order, and it was like, it's available. I was like, I'm downloading that. Didn't cost me anything because I've already got 5 credits sat on my account.
Do you mean when you say you keep subscribing? Are you making new accounts for each book?
No. So like, I haven't like paused my account because
I'm not paying for squat. Getting the first month trial.
I mean, it's a good idea to be fair.
Running out of family members' details.
I mean, it's linked to your Amazon account, so yeah, that's fine. But no, I mean, in the sense that even if I don't listen to it for months, I don't like pause or cancel the subscription. I just keep the subscription coming out monthly. And then when I come back to like listening to my books again, I've just got like a pile of credits ready for like just binge listening, I guess.
Wouldn't it be so cool if they did the Star Wars books with like actual like in the Mandalorian they had the credits?
Yeah.
Wouldn't that be cool if they used those kind of credits?
That would be cool. I mean, what I quite like is the Ahsoka book. They use Ashley, whatever she's called, like Ahsoka.
Oh, did they?
Yeah, so Ahsoka narrates her own book.
Oh, that's very cool.
So when Ahsoka's speaking, it's actually Ahsoka speaking. You're like, this is pretty cool. But then she tries to do like a stormtrooper voice, and she can't really get like the grasp of a male voice.
Oh.
Whereas, the guy Mark Thompson is the guy who voices over Thrawn. He gets the impression so good. It's such like a deep, low kind of, he's got the real like kind of evil twistedness that Thrawn should have.
Yeah.
But then he can also do like there's a girl. They're actually called Skywalkers. They are Force-sensitive children that kind of navigate instead of like the Navicomputer. They use.
Now, where have I heard that name before?
Exactly, but Anakin and Thrawn meet in book 2, and obviously he calls himself Anakin Skywalker. And then in this book, Thrawn is with Chewie, the young Skywalker. And it's like, oh my god, what a coincidence.
When you say the young Skywalker, do you mean like one of the young Skywalker Padawan type people?
No. So the Skywalkers from the Chiss are the navigators. So they have force abilities, and they can use like third sight, where they can predict what's going to be in front of them. You know how like in Rebels, where Ezra's flying, or Zeb's flying the TIE fighter, and Ezra says, we need to go left. And then they go left because he can force sense what's coming up.
Yeah.
That they use the children with their like force abilities to predict what's coming up when they're flying their cruisers through hyperspace.
Bit risky.
But they're known as Skywalkers. So you learn a lot from just reading these books.
It's quite.
I don't even know where I was going with this point, but
I'm assuming Red Bricks, you're quite into this as well.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't read those books, but yeah, I do read the Star Wars books. Like some of them I've read. I'm reading a Star Wars Battlefront book at the moment. It's called Twilight Company. It's based off the Battlefront 1 story campaigns. That's quite good, but I have no idea what's going on really. Yeah, I have the Inferno Squad one as well, but I'm going to read that one once I've done it.
Yeah, I've got Inferno Squad. But I don't know, like, I get to the point where, I mean, I started reading this, and this is as far as I got. Hang on. I got to that far into the book. So, page 6.
I'll let you into a secret. It took me a year to read Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone.
That's crazy.
When I was
Benjamin B is here now also. But I just love this in the back of the book. A long time ago, beyond a galaxy far, far away.
That's very cool.
When I started reading this book.
What a long time ago, beyond the galaxy far, far away. Oh, one other thing I just want to say is I've just bought and started playing Star Wars Commandos on my Switch.
Was it good?
Ooh.
It's brilliant. It is honestly one of the best games I've ever played. It is so good. If you has anyone else played it, or is it just me?
So
I've seen clips of it.
I looked at it. I was really excited for it, but I went on to PlayStation 4 to have a look at the preview of the trailer, and it looked like the quality of it looks quite shocking, really.
The game came out in 2005, so it's the same kind of graphics, if not slightly better than the 2005 Battlefront 2 game.
So they're just re-releasing it on newer software.
Yes, so they basically just like how on Xbox you can play older games like Battlefront 2 on the Xbox One. So basically they've just re-released it for the consoles today.
That's cool.
But I tell you what, it's so good. At the minute, I'll put my hands up. I'm not the best player in games. I go down fairly often, but I'm there for the ride. I'm there for the story, not
there for the ride,
not to win. But with this game, you're the commander of Delta Squad, and if you go down, you can command Delta Squad to keep fighting, and they'll come and revive you at some point. So you can still continue your campaign until everyone's dead. Then it's you have to restart from your last load point.
Are you the bloke that when you're playing a game of Call of Duty with the boys, that you're the one that's sort of keeping them in the easier games? You're sort of coming along collecting all the ammo, maybe getting a pop once in a while, but most of the time you're just really the medic kind of thing.
I mean, to be fair, I've played a bit of the newest Star Wars.
Don't worry, I'm that guy.
I played the latest Star Wars Battlefront 2 with G-Bricks. He is amazing. He's a bit of a sweat when it comes to that game.
I'll be honest.
However, when I've played it with him, I've been pretty good. I've been getting nearly as many kills as he has. But he's just running around, just shooting people without really looking, and I'm probably following them, trying to take them out.
Maybe that's
bang, bang, bang. Where are you? How do you know where these guys are?
Maybe that's the way
you just hear them. I'm sure, of course you can.
He's chatting out of his arse. You know what he's really doing is he's just spraying. He's just spraying. Just getting lucky.
I mean, what I don't understand though is he's just playing with his TV stereo, yeah, and he can hear all of this. I'm playing with full 360 surround sound in my room, and I still can't hear anything.
I'm in the same boat, man. It seems to me that all of the all of the best gamers in the world play on a tiny little TV screen,
yeah,
the size of the laptop. And I'm surely it's better to have a bigger screen, isn't it?
I mean, to be fair, I'm playing on my 43-inch, and my mate, he's a proper gamer, the one I work with.
I bet he plays on a 25-inch screen or something.
He had the same TV because I bought it afterwards. He's now gone to a proper gaming monitor, and it's 120 hertz. It's twice the number of refresh speed. But the screen is probably 21, maybe something a bit bigger, and I'm okay, if you're sat this close to it, yeah, fair enough. You don't need to be, you don't need such a massive screen. Because obviously it'll take longer for you to look across side by side. For me, I'm sat on my bed and my screen's at the bottom of my bed. So I can sit there and I barely have to move my eyes, on my head.
Yeah.
So I'm one of those guys that is happy to take not being so serious with gaming for a bit more comfortability.
Same.
I'd rather sit back across the other side of the room, slouched and sort of half concentrate and just eat my chips or something at the same time as playing, rather than just sort of going blind.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I'm the kind of game that takes it seriously. When I'm playing, I'm invested in the game. But when I'm in the game, I'm jumping around. Can I parkour off this? And I'm running around, just trying to spin around, see if I can. I don't know.
The man's trying to
lean at the floor and repel myself upwards. You're just watching on the map. I'm just everywhere. Can I jump off this? Or trying to jump up a rock that just won't let you go.
You're urban explorer.
Yeah. On one of them, I was on the Geonosis map, ran up one of the rocks, jumped onto the back of the ATTE. You're not meant to be up there, and like the whole thing was walking. I'm just trying to like walk forward every 5 seconds, just trying to stay on top of it. I got stopped by some other guy thinking, "What is this loser doing up here, taking it out?"
Oh,
Brilliant.
Like, honestly, I don't take the game seriously. I'm like, I bet I could do this. And I just like try and do it.
As soon as you start winning, though, you're like, yeah, screw you.
Yeah.
Honestly, I feel like it's you have good games and bad games, don't you? Like you just know when you're having a good game, everything's sweet. When you're having, I feel like with Battlefront for me, when I'm having a bad game, they let me know I'm having a bad game. Like I'm just getting shot down left, right, and center, no matter who I play with. And then you get those games where you're just getting like kill streaks all day long. It's weird.
yeah.
But players like me as well, like normal players who shouldn't really, I'm not that good. I'm all right, but just thought I'd tell you guys that. Anyway. I know I'm not bottom of the barrel, but I'm not
the top of the barrel either.
Not that it matters, Anyway, I think we probably should go and look at the last half an hour's worth of chat quickly. I think the Old Republic will increase in popularity over the next year or two with the new content coming out. I didn't know there was new content.
Oh yeah, they're making a new Knights of the Old Republic game that's coming out soonish. So
yes, I remember that. Rumors.
Dang, there we go, guys. This is actually a news channel. If you don't know,
aside BBC, we are now the news channel for news that's probably been out for how many months?
Do you want news? Come to the Brick Cantina.
I know. You get some old guy down the end of the bar just saying something, and they'll be like, guys, did you know that the seaweed in Chinese isn't actually seaweed?
Back to the day.
Oh, that's brilliant.
Seaweed is not seaweed. It's minifigure scale, all right?
I'm just saying. It's what are those things? Conspiracies.
Yeah, confirmed.
Just to
SW is in the chat as well, and he says, like the new background at UCS. I mean, to be fair, it is a pretty paying background.
I appreciate that very much. I actually set out a nice little scene on the top. I've tried to do it so it sort of looks like the top. You guys, the annoying thing is you guys can't even probably see it, but I tried to do it so it looks like it's all like evolving through. So you've got like the sand crawler like open for business. You got like the little Luke Spence land speeder next to it.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
And like the drawers down, and in front of it, obviously you got Matey Boy's ship, the Mando, and he's always looking for spare parts, isn't he? He's always looking for repairs.
Exactly.
He's sort of there, and then following on next to that, sort of flowing through, you've got all of a sudden Grogu sort of trebled in size.
Yeah. Eating some radioactive something.
And then they're in the jungle. Speaking of radioactive stuff, I think I got bit by a spider the other day, guys. My ear, my left ear has been.
Are your height censored? Like, are you?
No. Unfortunately, I think I've been poisoned. I don't think I've been, advantageously affected by it.
Have you got tingly spidey sensors?
Not necessarily spidey senses, but my ear is on.
You got tingling.
No, I am tingling. Yeah, my ears sort of tingling with like white hot flames of that effect.
My back's been tingling, but that's because I was carrying some carpet. Honestly, today we had a delivery turn up. A roll of like vinyl was weighing 110 kilos. The delivery driver was like, "Oh yeah, I'll take the back. You get on the front." So I was like, "All right then." Got under it, started lifting it, took the weight. Like my vertebrae clicked. I felt like I got my spine click in two places. I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm not carrying that." And then James, the guy I was working with, he's like, stand aside, you weak person, kind of thing. And he went to pick it up. He's like, "Oh, Jesus!" Just kidding. He lifted it, but he was like Yeah, I can see why you struggle to lift it up. I'm like,
they're the kind of
pretty
people.
heavy.
They're the kind of people that you just want to go. Yeah, I hope it falls on you.
But to be fair, no, James was great to work with. He was such a laugh.
Yeah.
We had he's like the kind of guy that you can just have banter with, like no matter what you're talking about. But I did recommend my YouTube channel to him, and he is going to go subscribe. So that was a win-win.
That's what they all say.
Well, now because he's got a younger son that loves Lego, and I said, "Oh, I've got a business card, so I'll give one to you, and you
Give it
can."
to your son.
Yeah, there you go. Give it to your son.
That's my business card, little one.
Mando Studio says reading through the chat didn't last long. Lol.
If you're ever interested. So next up, down, up, down. Next down.
Up, down, up, down.
Apparently, I'm eating the same thing as CT4747 is eating.
Ideal.
Well, that's going to hurt your wallet. Is that an egg roll? Vlog. I'm now just I think this is quite funny actually to read these all together. Because none of them seem to make too much sense to me at the minute. I have a problem.
You do leave it quite a while before you.
Okay, well, put it this way: we've got yes, burrito. Well, it's going to hurt your wallet. Is that an egg roll? Vlog. I've got a problem, Scott. Live stream the rides.
Well, that's sort of like Legoland.
For me,
it did a bit, yeah, it did.
Not one
All
of
the way
them.
back then.
That was at 10:15. Now 10.
It was like half an hour ago, yeah.
I am sorry, guys. I don't mean to. I feel worse because I do actually say in the description if you have a question.
Ask it, and you don't actually get around to answering.
Yeah, I did say I do say we'll do our best. So
we will do our best.
There's the catch.
I've made 2 bricks progress on Kashyyyk this week.
2 bricks.
Yes, one of them is this one. So that's a lot of progress made. That's a lot of cliff work we've done now.
There's a lot. They're not cheap though.
I've got about 20 of them sat in my container. So
it's a good idea to make. You know what? I should have done that instead of trying to.
Instead of investing in a ton of.
Yeah. So I'll give you guys all confirmation of what I have eaten so far this evening. I had a mixed hors d'oeuvres platter, which is why you're probably thinking, where's this guy getting all this different food from? Mixed hors d'oeuvres. So I had crispy seaweed or crispy cabbage, I might as well call it, I suppose. A chicken satay, a beef rib, a spring roll. I think it's a spring roll. There's no egg in it.
Yeah.
Spring roll.
And there was something else, but I can't remember. So that's your guys' thing to go back and check.
Pancakes.
No, the pancakes is main course. Yeah. That's what I'm eating now. Pancakes.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I want to say it's hoisin sauce, but it's not, is it? It's just
hoisin. Is that? I don't know.
That's a cool idea. If only it had a purple stripe instead, that would be really sick.
Yeah.
That would be very cool.
Jack's Lego Productions. Hey mate, you're probably not here anymore, but just on the off chance that you are, I appreciate you turning up.
Probably not here, but cheers.
Did we guess what number UCS ordered? I see where we are now.
Yeah.
When it gets all his new clones, you didn't tell me that part.
He's in the
Sunday best.
He's like waiting behind the scenes in the prop room, and he's just like, yeah, you know what? I'm gonna sit and chill in my robes.
Oh my days!
Actually, no. I think this is more of a Samuel Jackson. To be fair.
Oh my god, guys, I'm so far behind.
Yeah, it is. Definitely is.
That is very sad. I think it would be cool if it was a black hat.
I don't have a black one. This is just stuff I got off an eBay haul, but it turned out to be a load of rubbish. So. Okay,
right. I don't think I'm all that far from the end, so I'm going to try and really get down to business. That is not what I expected.
Is that a bit?
You should. That's a night helmet.
Do you have East Cop? I think his name is.
I do not have Eve Calf.
You have Vasquez or whatever his name is?
Vinland
Vinding Quaz or Quaz.
No, I don't have him either.
Scott. I don't know. Try put someone's long hair on him. Is basically what I'm suggesting. Let's all laugh at that. Mando Studios. Welcome to the stream.
He looks like a boy.
That
He
does.
right. He looks like a youngling.
He does.
He
That's
doesn't.
quite cool, actually.
That's not bad.
I want
Master Skywalker, there's too many of them. What are we going to do? And he's like,
the cheese Sony. Does UCF have new shells, or have I just been blind? Nope, these are new shells. I did this like a little Instagram reel type thing last weekend. I actually did all of these. I actually really annoyed at myself because this is the best setup I could have possibly done, and it's taken me a year to think of it, and I'm moving out in 2 weeks, so that's good.
Mace Windu in real life.
Oh, you get a mace.
I don't
Mace
have one.
Windu.
I mean, that's pretty cool. I don't have a mace.
Because these lights are looking epic. Speaking of these lights, real quick, nothing's ever real quick with me, I suppose, but the strip lights behind me. So these are £15, £15 for 5 meters. Amazon sort of cheapo choice lights, right? So I've been looking at upgrading to the Philips Hue ones,
Yeah.
right? And it's like £85 for 3 meters.
Yeah, I know. That's what I've got.
But then it is apparently really good stuff. Would you say it's still worth it?
100%.
Because it does look
Like at the
really
minute, I can't really.
into it, can't you? You can keep.
I don't want to.
You can keep adding on to it. From what I've heard.
Oh wow,
You can change colours though.
that's very.
So
cool.
at the minute, I can. If I
Look,
tilt one,
yeah.
Oh,
Oh, have you got the app up?
yeah.
Yeah.
So I
oh
can
wow,
whatever color I want.
that's really cool.
16 million colours, I read.
But then I can also kind of start doing this.
Ooh.
Oh,
So I can have whatever light or whatever color. You just like put them to where you want them, or then you just like put them all into the same little group.
that's very cool.
Hmm.
That is really
But
cool.
then you can
I like
also go into like your custom presets, and I've got one called.
Look at this.
Where'd it go? Oh yes, Thrawn. So I've taken, I've uploaded the artwork cover, and I have now changed it. Wait, yeah, let's go red.
It looks
Yes.
pink on the screen. This is terrible.
Mine's red. That's pink.
This is meant
That's
to be
red.
orange.
That's
that is really
orange.
cool though.
Maybe if I turn the light back on, it will. No, okay, so it only seems light blue.
But then I can do stuff like
There you go.
this is a tropical twilight. Wait, hang on. That's tropical twilight.
Tropical twilight. Just quick, hello to
Rainbow
everyone. Just want to say hello to everyone down in the chat who I haven't got to your message yet. I apologize. I'm trying to get there, but hello, thank you for coming as well. So
I'm being blinded by my lights now. I'm gonna.
blinded by the lights.
I was just gonna say that.
Ooh. I've lost my my laptop charger, so he's just gonna slowly.
We should have we should do like a special game in chat kind of game to see just how many songs we can actually, how many one-liner songs people can quote that we've said throughout one stream.
That'd be pretty cool.
I think that'd be quite good actually.
That's very good. Yeah.
Right, moving on down. I'll be on about Summon and UCS. We'll completely forget what I'm on about. I probably forget what I'm on about most of the time, mate. So, oh yeah, now we're at the Sith Fury class. I remember that part. Pioneer 42 Lego. Hello. 1026. I think they should make more prequel sets instead of remaking R2D2. The man speaking facts.
Technically, R2D2 is a prequel set because he's from the prequels as well. So, well, no, actually, no, it's not because he's had the Luke's lightsaber. So no, it's not a prequel.
Basically, from everything, isn't he? R2D2.
Really, yeah. So
weaseled his way into a lot of it. Not that I don't like him, by the way, guys. It probably sounded like I hated R2D2 for a sec there.
No.
Itty Bitty Falcon. Okay, I remember that bit as well. UCS, you need to read the Timothy Zorn Thews trilogy. I feel like that is.
I think that's supposed to be Thrawn trilogy because
Yeah.
Timothy's on Thrawn trilogy. So
Is his
Yeah,
name?
he wrote all the Thrawn ones.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
right. Gotcha.
Yeah.
I was going to say that's a bit of an undermining name, isn't it? Timothy Thrawn.
Mm,
You can't really go into battle with that, can you?
not really. I'm trying because I'm keeping up to date with the chat, and Bria's has asked me how much is all of that, and I'm trying to work out how much I spent.
What, all of the lights?
On my lights.
How many have you not just got one pack then? Because I know that you get a 2 meter big pack and you get.
Nah, so I've got one LED, 1 2 meter LED strip on top of the wardrobe that I cut down, and I've got a 1 meter expansion pack that's under my bed because I didn't know how much I'd need, so I just ordered 3 meters of it.
Does it go quite far?
Huh?
Do you know what? I'm being completely stupid. I can't even believe I asked that question. I asked you if 3 meters went quite far.
I mean, depends how long you want to stretch it. To be fair,
depends how far 3 meters is, I suppose, doesn't it? UCS.
Yeah,
around
exactly.
300 centimeters, I think.
Yeah. So I got that. I've got the Philips Hue Go. That's about 50 quid.
What's the Philips Hue Go?
That's the little bulb thing I had last time.
Damn. Is that just in case you want to take your lights on the run?
Yeah.
Now, what is the point in that?
What is that? A magic orb?
Like if you're out having a dinner party or whatever, and you're sat in the garden, you can have ambient lighting
via a bulb.
Or I went on a nice little kind of like not camping date, but me and a couple of my mates, we went out onto the moors, took a little like a tent, took some barbecues, nice little bit of food, took this, happy days, you know. So got one of these. This was about 50 quid for one of these. I then got 3 of the TV strips, and they're about 50 quid each too. So probably 50, 150.
And once you put them on, because they're sticky back, aren't they?
Yes.
Damn.
Sorry, yes. Good evening.
Sorry. Once you've stuck them on, can you unstick them? Is that a silly question? Like, is it like a one-time thing?
No, yeah, you can unstick them. They'll start losing its stick over time. Like if you keep undoing it.
Right. So there's no way that you can sort of like, not like a pack you can buy to like just clamp them on, sort of thing.
Well, you don't have to stick them down. You like mine are just sat on top of my wardrobe.
It's fair.
Like gravity's doing all the work on that one. But if you're doing like what you've done in terms of, but like what you could do is just put some like tape over it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because like you're just taping it to the side of it, or you can just buy more M3 tape. You can just buy rolls of it. No, I'm gonna go put this back on charge, because otherwise it will die. Because
that's a good light.
Now, to be fair, I think I broke it and dropped it, and it now rattles when I move it. So I think I've like maybe dislodged one of the batteries or something. So I don't know.
What does POG mean?
Huh?
POG. 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 I was doing a stream with a Lego Brit last week or the week before, and I actually asked this to the chat because someone just said it, and we're like, what does that even mean? And someone said it means play of the game. I'm not too sure if it does mean play of the game, but someone said it means play of the game.
Just a weird thing to say, isn't it? Randomly.
Yeah, it is a bit, and I think probably doing a footballer or something. I'm really not too sure, to be honest, but I think it means good. It's a good thing, I think. I think
POG means good, but I don't know what the acronym stands for.
Yes. It's weird.
I've got it.
Oh, has it?
Player of the game, man of the match, the best one.
Ah.
Oh. Yeah, I think it might.
I'm not a sports person, so I don't know. I sit in my room and play with plastic toys.
Lego.
Yes.
Okay. just
get it straight into Lego. Okay,
It's a Lego YouTube channel.
it is.
Ingy, if you haven't, sorry.
Yeah, I've just searched up what POG means. It does mean play of the game. Play rather than play. It just means play.
Oh,
Which
play.
I don't know what. I don't know how play of the game.
Oh, so for example, when you're a football manager, you have like certain game plays, don't you? Like tactics, I suppose.
Oh yeah.
And then like with American football, it's played in phases, I suppose. So maybe like the Hail Mary would be like the play.
No idea.
No idea what that is, but yeah, I agree.
Okay. So that analogy doesn't help then.
No. Refer it to something in Star Wars or Lego, and we'll all know.
Yeah. Let's get back to that. UCS
that's probably very true.
Yeah, that's also very true.
I didn't know where you're reading that.
Does anyone buy the Lego magazine when there isn't? Of course, no one buys it when there's not.
I mean, I'm tempted, but nah, just mostly with the fig.
I didn't even. The V-Wing one came out this month. I was tempted by that because I mostly just wanted to see the story anyway. But it's like the V-Wing wasn't worth the £4 for me.
Nah. I mean, to be fair, for you reading that magazine, you can do the activity, so the £4 is probably worth it.
I suppose it's like £1 or £2.
Exactly.
I mean,
it would have been worth it.
I mean, I genuinely don't buy them anyway, even with the things on the front, just because it's just not something I really would use. And I mean, I get the little polybag things. I bought a few, but like I get the polybag things, and I don't even open them normally. I just put them somewhere, and I don't even know where they are.
Fantastic giveaway.
Yeah. Exactly. Yes, it would actually work quite well with Americans because they don't get them. But yeah.
Yeah, I've got 5 at the minute for Life Bricks.
Oh wow!
So I bought 5 with the last month's one with Palpatine. So I bought I think 6 myself, and I got 5 for him. And like with the magazines, I don't need the magazine. So my sister's boyfriend, he's got a kid, and I think he's like 6. And I just say to my sister like, does he want the magazines? Like, I'll just give him the magazines because I don't need them. Like, he can do all the activities, he can read it, he can do what he wants with it. I said, just, every month I'll just give him a free magazine. So he was like, yeah, I love that. So I just hand him magazines. It's like, do you want a book? Have a book,
Oh, wait, so he doesn't want the figs then?
Well, he doesn't have a choice. The figs are mine, like he's having the free magazine.
I'm confused. Hang on, so Life Bricks...
This is not for Life Bricks. Life Bricks is... I don't know if Life Bricks wants the magazine or not.
Oh, okay. So you're keeping the you're keeping the figs for Life Bricks or whatever they are, the polybags.
So yeah, I've got 5 magazines I've bought just for him. I've bought myself 6 magazines that I've like cut the figs off to sell the figs on my Bricklink. Now I have 6 magazines that I don't like. I can just recycle them, but I gave them to my sister's boyfriend's kid, so that he can then read them and do the activities and play the games on the inside and have cool posters. So he gets the whole magazine for free. Like, kids go to the shops like, oh, can I get a magazine? And it's like, well, no. That's money that we don't have at the minute. So yeah, I just donate magazines to him.
That's very kind of you.
I don't need it. It's going to get recycled either way. So
don't say those things in front of me. I like the magazines.
They don't even sell them.
But you don't need 6 of them, do you?
6 of the same magazine.
Yeah, 6 of the same magazine.
Oh, I thought you meant 6 as in like of the consecutive months.
Oh no! Like at the minute, there's just.
Gotcha.
It's like this is all for Life Bricks.
Damn.
So there's 5 of just the Emperor. So I just went in and bought the whole shelf. And I had 6 myself. So I had 6 of magazines of the Emperor. So I just gave the magazine to my sister.
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah.
So yeah, this month I won't get it because I might get 1. But yeah, it's I don't know what. But yeah, when the next figure comes out, I'll probably buy a few of them, depending on the figure. Better be a good figure though. Hopefully it's Bad Batch or something to do with like Clone Wars or something.
Bro, like the
Battle Droid.
I would still buy a ton of those, to be fair.
Why I don't know about battle droid. You got to think it's
To be fair, the battle droid's only worth like £1.50.
exactly.
So that would be. I probably wouldn't buy a ton of those.
No.
So it's £4 a magazine for a £1.50 droid.
If they ever bring out the clone trooper polybag again, though, that would go just crazy.
Oh yeah.
I'd go for bananas.
Bananas, BANANA. Yeah, bananas.
What a tune.
Couldn't help it. The important things that are in my brain.
Yeah.
It's Anakin Youngling. Oh, it's an Anakin Youngling slaughter in full detail. Anyone remember this comment?
I think it's when I had.
I'm gonna assume.
Oh,
so,
that yeah.
Had Mace Windu with the hair, and it looked like a young version.
Benjamin B, if you are still in the chat, I hope you got my message earlier. Reading down the chat, I appreciate you showing up. Very nice. I hope you have a good week, and as well, actually, I hope you're all having a good week, not just Benjamin.
That's just rude.
No favoritism here, but it just happened. Battlefront 2 was pretty sick. Yeah, pretty good. Why did they give us BB-8 instead of Rex? Very good point there. SW Bricks and Figs as well.
He's definitely probably been and gone, to be fair.
Yeah. Well, still.
Thanks for turning up.
Yeah. Like the new background, UCS, safe. I'm liking the response.
It does look good. It's a nice looking.
Yeah.
I've got a couple of comments, brief comments on Insta, like it looks a bit like Brick Whiz.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. Yeah, it does.
Yeah, I very much use him as a role model with my YouTube. To be fair,
copycat.
Yeah,
I feel to be fair, like I actually was looking on IKEA for quite some time at like shelves, like nice cool shelves.
I'm buying shelves for my birthday.
Well, I went to the range and stuff as well, and the problem is like it was just so much more awkward and more expensive to get like the other shelves. And I almost thought like it's almost like having like the bricks or productions or like stuff like that in your YouTube name if you're a Lego creator. These shelves are sort of like an iconic thing, aren't they now? And like the Lego, like your standard storage shelves for putting your Lego on. Like so many people have like use it. So I thought, you know what? Why?
I felt left out.
Why go against the grain? And it works. It looks good, and it was very cheap. I think it was like 60 or 70 quid for all of it.
Ideal.
Yeah.
I just had to stick productions in my name because I was the only one without productions. So I'm now EMG Bricks.
EMG Bricks Productions.
That's me.
I didn't notice that, to be fair. Actually, I like the fact that he Red Bricks. I like the fact you've used like the X as well.
Yeah, no, because there was a load of people with red bricks as in CKS. I didn't want to seem like I was copying people, so I put an X instead.
Well, it's like solid bricks, isn't it? Solid bricks.
Yeah.
BRAX.
I got that vibe. Where did you get like the name Red Bricks from? Is it just
favorite color?
Well, yeah, red's my favorite color, and then bricks is just Lego bricks, and then productions sounds cool. So yeah, that's pretty much where that came from.
Hand in hand.
It's a bit like mine.
Pretty much.
EMG Bricks. EMG is my initials, and then Bricks is what I do. Throw that together. EMG Bricks.
Is what I do.
Yeah, exactly.
Times.
Whereas you are the master of collecting UCS sets.
Yeah.
Second to like life bricks and stuff.
Yeah, but oh man, it's so annoying that he's like the same age as me, and
it's annoying that he's younger than me, and he's got more money than me, more Lego than me, a nicer car than me, a bigger Lego room than me,
and his full-time job is bricklink.
Yeah.
And now we've had that moment of shame.
Moment of silence. So we're just like
so shame for a sec there. More like if you want delayed news and very delayed chat reading, then come to the Brick Cantina.
That's very true. Because point proven. When was that comment actually submitted to the chat?
Well, to be fair, it depends what stream we're on as well, and sometimes we'll, is what it is. And I'm pretty close to the bottom now, though.
You like to think.
I've got to go. Amanda Studios has got to go. I'm just going to accept that UCS will probably never see this message. I will. That's not true, because as you guys know, no matter how far behind on the chat I am, I'll always read your message. And that's the UCS guarantee.
Seal of approval.
Yeah. No one's comment is
left behind.
Yeah, left behind. That's what I was looking for. Pardon the pun. Me, the bowl be with you. Oh, may the bowl be with you.
Yes.
See, that makes more sense now. That's dyslexia for you. Exactly, Mando. I think I'm going to get to the end of reading these comments. I've done that.
I mean, we said we'd go for an hour, and it's an hour and 20 now.
Yeah, I know. I really have to get myself here, but I've really been enjoying it. And
to be fair.
We've actually had a really good... Sorry.
Nod off. So what I'm saying, I'm just starting to nod off.
Isn't that ironic? We all talk at the same time, and then...
And then nothing. It's like, oh, sorry, what?
Because we're all going to...
Sorry, what?
Right, I'll go.
Okay.
I think it's actually been what you bastard. What? Hang on. What? The bowl of doom.
You're gonna turn off all your other lights, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, well, it didn't really work anyway, did it? It's too white, but. So yeah, point being is I actually had a really great time this evening. I think this has been one of our better episodes of the Cantina in general, and we actually had a really good show. See, why doesn't my room do that? I mean,
I've got everything controlled off my phone. I can turn my studio lights on and off.
You went full red then.
It's voice controlled as well. I can control it off my smart speaker.
We've got, let's see, Sith EMG 3, 2. There it is.
Hang on, we've got the other one underneath me as well.
It looks like you're actually in hell.
Filled with Lego doesn't sound too bad.
Bloody hell. Genuinely looks like the devil. Wise.
Hang on.
Just do this. Do this quickly. Lightning bolts come out of your fingers. More people need to understand that there obviously was the pose that he was doing, wasn't it? In the okay, now he's a Jedi. Jedi scum.
I don't know where I am now.
I thought that was a pretty good impression. No comments. All right, fair game. Oh, okay. That actually goes with pretty cool.
I am the Senate.
I am the Galactic Republic. Blue Harvest had to go 11:16. That wasn't actually too far behind. So I need a professional chat reader. My partner said that she might come on the stream at some point in the future, so maybe she could be our chat reader. The problem is no one will get a word in edgeways anyway, because
yeah,
we'll have to have like a massive community stream, just like
everyone.
Yeah, literally everyone. I was going to say like 30 people then, but obviously
5 people.
Right, do you know what, guys? I'm probably going to have to call it a day, and I'm assuming you guys probably call it a day as well.
I am also muy tired.
The funny thing is,
I don't know tired in Spanish.
The funny thing is, Red Bricks, this will still be our shortest ever episode of the
Oh my word.
The longest one we ever had was EMG, and we had Life Bricks on, and we were going for like 4 hours in the end.
So we hit the 4 hour mark.
4.5 hours.
Was that like the Easter one? Like that. I know you did one with him on Easter, didn't you?
I don't think it was the Easter one.
Oh no, it's the one before that. No, because that we had.
Oh yeah.
And you,
I
I
remember his
think,
name.
EMD, we actually need to get him back on next week as well, because obviously we've got May the 4th. The Bad Batch thing is going to be releasing. So remember we were going to have him on for
Yes.
that. So on all that, and yeah,
I'll give him a message.
Red Brick, we'll obviously have to get you back on with the Lego Brit at some point in the future.
Yeah.
I hope you enjoyed tonight as much as we did.
Yeah, it's been brilliant actually. It's really, really good.
Safe. Obviously, we'd love to have you back on some point in the near future, and if you ever want to have us over on your channel at some point,
Yeah,
just
definitely.
for a bit.
Yeah.
I'm happy to. Okay. That's EMD breaks in 25 years.
If I just don't shave, this is what I look like. That's the Mandarin from Iron Man.
Oh.
Oh, right.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Everyone.
On that bombshell.
Yeah, on that very, very fantastic bombshell.
Oh, on another bombshell, my car also needs to go back into the garage.
Oh, what a lovely note to leave the whole thing on. We so nearly had it. What happened there?
My neighbour couldn't park his car.
But you got him for that, obviously.
Yeah. I've sent him the email today with the quote that I had to have it fixed.
And wake up tomorrow morning, his house will be vacated.
Yeah. So yeah, that's getting booked in.
Well, at least it's booked in.
Well, it's not booked in yet. It will be.
Oh God.
But yeah, no. I know, Scott. It's literally endless of just repairs on my car. It's just one thing after the next.
You just ride around in a Fred Flintstone vehicle.
I may as well.
Wheels. Right, lads. I'm meant to have packed up and all the rest. So thank you all so much, everyone who is here, who has stayed out throughout the stream and who's going to watch this at some point in the future. Thank you all so much for coming by. This has been a fantastic, if not one of the best episodes of the Brit Cantina. We really, really appreciate your support.
Probably one of the funniest.
I think it has been really, really quite laughable. So we look forward to seeing you all hopefully come back and seeing you on each other's channels. If you're not already subscribed to any of our channels, obviously it would be much appreciated. If all of us together, just why not? If you could, go and check out the channel, it'd be much appreciated. See if you think it's worth subscribing. If not, well,
give us some pointers to why not, and we'll try and improve. And please let the comments not be read the chat UCS, because that's just not going to happen. So
it will happen, just maybe not while you're here.
Yeah. You'll catch up a little bit. Everyone's offline, and literally, like, the stream's ended, and you'll get through all the comments.
Yeah. I'll just stay for like an extra 10 minutes after you guys leave, just answering everyone's message.
The person DM everyone with answers.
Just crying. Right, guys. I've done the outro now, so
yes. See everyone very soon. Well, next week. Well, Monday. I'm back Monday.
Later. Yes, you're. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to join you on Monday.
Oh, why not?
Because I might be able to. I'm going to be.
Tuesday? You free Tuesday?
I'm taking a long weekend up in what do you call it? Where's the place called? I've gone blank. Cotswolds, near the Cotswold Bath.
Yeah.
Me and the missus are going up there for a long weekend.
Nice. You're on Tuesday.
Oh, that's how it is.
No, I can do my Monday stream to Tuesday. If you're back Tuesday, I can do it Tuesday.
I mean, I could always it depends what we're doing, I suppose. We probably will be back Tuesday evening, but I don't know what time.
Depends how tired you are and whatnot.
We'll be travelling back Tuesday afternoon, you see.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't hold up on it. What I'll do is I'll message you like Sunday evening or something, if that's all right, or Sunday daytime. See where.
Yeah, that's cool. Let me know what the plan is. But yeah.
Right. Sweet as a nut.
Sweet as a nut.
Thanks, everyone. Peace out. Sleep well. Hope you have a fantastic long weekend.
Yeah, bank holiday weekend.
Don't watch too much Star Wars. That's a lie. Go and read all the books.
Definitely.
Yes.
Cheers, everyone.
Boy.